I'm going to play this video if I can figure out how to share it. Hold on one second for me. I came across this video. Okay, see if I can open this. And then I'm going to share my screen. Okay, make this big. Okay. Can you guys see something right now that says Breakthrough 120 on it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. See if this works.
Let me ask you a question that most agents, most humans never take the time to answer.
Can you see this?
Why are you
Yes.
really here?
Yeah.
What's it all about for you? I don't mean why are you here to sell real estate? I mean, what's the fundamental mission of your life? What is the vision that you have for yourself? What are the non-negotiable values that you live by? I know it just got really deep, but gang, it's important. You see, these things together, that forms what we call your MVVBP, your mission, your vision, your values, your beliefs, and your perspective. Think of it as your personal constitution. It's the North Star that guides every decision you make. Why is this so critical for your business? Because, gang, it's going to get tough. There's going to be days when you don't feel like lead generating, when you face rejection, or when a deal gets complicated, or heck, one of them just falls through altogether, and your commission goal at that moment, it's not going to be enough to pull you through. That's when you need a mission, because your mission will. Your mission might be to create financial freedom for your family. Your vision might be to be the most trusted real estate advisor in your community. Your values might be integrity, service, and growth. In Ignite, we ask you to make calls. We ask you to host open houses and build a database. Those are the tactics. But your MVVBP is the why behind the what. Connecting every call that you make to your life's mission transforms it from a task on a sheet of paper into a purposeful step towards the life you are intentionally creating. We don't want you to just build a business. We want you to build a life, one that's guided by your most profound convictions.
Okay. I know that was a little airy-fairy, but that was Jason Abrams, who's our director of growth at Keller International. I wanted to play it because I know we're in the middle of the year. Sometimes we feel like we haven't quite gotten to where we want for our goals. We might be getting a little bit tired. So I wanted to kind of play that to remind us what our why is. What's your mission? Does anybody have anything like the MVBPP written out? Or do you know why you do this every day and why you get up and come to run your real estate business every day? Anybody want to share? No?
Make money to fund my future self.
You
Yeah.
just popped in at the very last minute, my friend. Did you watch the video? Were you on for the video?
No, I'm driving right now. I'm
Oh,
getting my
okay.
stuff for my listing.
Okay. So yeah, I just played a video with Jason Abrams about your mission, vision, value, and belief system. Um, it really grounds you as to why you get up, especially if you have another job or you got family responsibilities. If you haven't thought about it lately, put some time into it. If you're feeling like kind of lost or struggling or like you're not quite where you want to be, a lot of times that will ground you. Whether it's to give back to charity, financial freedom, if you're the breadwinner and you got to pay the bills, put some context around why you do what you do. Otherwise, sometimes it just becomes like a job. Any thoughts? No? You're all quiet today.
Well, I know I just jumped in, but I do have something to say because honestly, like these past few weeks, I've been kind of out of it. Not necessarily out of it, but still like, you know, just trying to remember my why actually. Like why I got into real estate, why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I just have to, sometimes you just have to remind yourself so you don't get lost in just being transactional.
Yeah. Or sometimes just lost in general. I
Yeah.
mean, it happens to me. I worked all weekend and I went home and I'm like, gotta get up and do this again this week. And then I reminded myself I had a really super fun event last weekend. It allowed me to reconnect with my community. So I use that to ground myself. And I'm like, if I'm feeling this, I got to believe other agents are starting to feel this. The market is a little bit challenging right now. And yes, there's business out there, but we got to go find it. And we have to find it more than we have ever had to go find it before. It's not just all of a sudden popping up out of the woodwork and saying, hey, I want to buy or I want to sell. It really is a daily conscious, right? I'm going to say it is conscious where you have to think about going to find the business and generating it for yourself. And some days are easier than others. So
Are
having
you
your mission and your vision, it sometimes will help guide you when you're struggling.
are you behind on your credit card bills? Pick up the phone and start dialing.
Uh, Yeah, the financial is a big why for a lot of people. It really is. And sometimes finances are scary too. And so having, that in front of you is definitely a daily reminder for sure, especially if you're the breadwinner in the household. I have a lot of agents that they are the only ones working in the house. So that does factor in for sure. Yeah. Um, okay. So we are gonna wrap it up a little bit early today. I think Barnado is doing tomorrow. Yeah, John's on for tomorrow. And we're looking at doing a couple of different things and maybe restructuring how we're doing the huddles. Um, was anybody here when we did club before?
No.
No? Okay. We're kind of looking at maybe doing something like that. I'm getting feedback that the daily thing is a lot and we want to bring value. So Ron and I are talking today about kind of maybe restructuring it, not taking away the daily reporting, but maybe the daily get together. So more info to follow. And this week on Wednesday, a lot of people are going to a mastermind, so there won't be a huddle this Wednesday, the 17th. And Friday you get off too because the office is closed. Still report your numbers, but Wednesday and Friday, no huddles this week. So you only have to be here 3 times this week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Committed? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you only have to do it 3 times this week. You can do it. And then I'm trying to work on something to make it maybe once a week next week. So more to follow. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Okay. We're here if
Sounds
you need
good.
help. Okay. Bye.
Bye.